So anybody want to share tales of their greatest adventures?
I gotta wait for the food to come back, and if gotta eat and drink a bit and see what time it is, and if there's time, I'm going to go over to the wood carpentry place and sit and talk to the carpenter and start trying to learn how to make arrows.
Okay, after about an hour and a half, the messenger returns with a bountiful, like a king's meal for each of you, and 2 bottles of wine, one white and one red.
Thank you, sir. This was perfect.
I would have thought just provisions for a week would have been better for the king's meal, but okay. Next time we'll make sure.
Well, if everything goes right, by the end of tonight, we'll each have 20 gold.
Maybe we'll hire someone to find the place for us.
Well, Miss Green, the shopkeeper of the Bent Nail.
Sorry? I'm missing something? Oh, my position of privilege, yeah, it means when I go in there I should, no one will question me.
Ah, yes, you are a noble. So Tally Felbranch will be reluctant to train anybody. He kind of likes working alone. If you'd like to shadow him for a few hours, how long are you looking to stay?
Just a few hours. I just start talking to him, and we were talking the last day, and you said if I helped to produce it, I only came over to talk today to make sure you were still happy to do that. I know I'm not going to get anything for the making anything because it's probably going to be shite to begin with, but maybe in the long run it will benefit us both. We're over in the tavern, the old tavern. We're living there now.
Ah, yes. I see. Well, I normally don't take apprentices, you know. Because of your noble background, you can make a persuasion check with advantage here to try to convince him.
I was putting that. Well, that wasn't for this. That was for later tonight when we go into the museum. I'll do that as well. I wrote persuasion.
Was that with advantage or?
Do I get advantage? If I do, I'll take it.
Oh, yeah, okay. He kind of breaks a nervous sweat as he agrees to show you. He notes now's not really a great time for a lesson, as he hasn't really prepared anything. But he does show you around the wood shop and some of the various tools.
I said I have particular skills. If you ever need them, I'll make a tool disappear in front of his eyes. If you ever need help, let me know. And I put it back without him seeing. Once he notices missing, I put it back as well.
Nice. He looks pretty surprised, and then he looks a little suspicious.
A girl has got to earn a living somehow. Men are handsy. You need to be able to make sure their hands don't stay on you.
Alright. Should we go get ready?
Go back and get ready.
Alright, what would you guys like to do in preparation for the gala?
Well, Nebwise is pretty familiar with this routine. She does her hair up in very complicated braids with all kinds of little beads and things, and knows how to make herself look tiny but important.
Alright, I assume everybody's gonna put on the fancy robes.
Yeah, take my time to make sure that my thieves' tools and my dagger and stuff are well hidden with the grappling hook and the rope around me, around in the ropes.
Okay. If they catch you with any weapons, they're definitely not going to let you in. But you do have you do have a bag of holding.
True. Okay, we'll put some of the stuff in the bag of holding. I got to keep a dagger though, in a private spot.
Yeesh, spicy. All right. What does everybody else want to do? Are you guys good to head out to the gala, or?
I'll take a very critical eye over everybody and be like, yeah, we work.
Speak for yourself, I'm fabulous.
Any word from the analyst or the planner? Any input before you head out?
Well, there's been no plan provided to analyze yet. But I guess the brain has been living the bachelor life for a pretty long time, so he looks a little bit haphazard in his robe. Definitely not comfortable.
And then like goes over and like points him to like come down, and she starts fussing with his hair.
He doesn't have hair. He's got like this fleshy like brain fold crenellations in his head. In his picture. Which he keeps his hood up over his head to like kind of blend in a bit better, kind of a distinctive.
The basic plan we have so far is we probably need to rob the place while the gala is going on. So it's the case of...
I don't think we want to go in together. So why don't we go in, and once we're in, what time is it now?
It's nearly time to go.
Alright, so
what's
it's
makeup
30.
party? Is it two girls?
We can't talk at the same time, guys.
Yeah, one at a time.
I believe Ida was about to say something.
Well, I was gonna say should we go? We probably don't want to go in together as a group. So we probably want to space it out. But do we want to set a specific time where we'll all meet to sort of discuss what we've seen?
Yeah, we'll have a once through and then meet up later. Well, not later, but let's meet up at the bathrooms or whatever.
Okay. Off we go. Alright, we'll head off.
Alright, so you guys head down the street. It's the sun's beginning to set now. You're feeling good in your robes, except for the brain, feeling uncomfortable. You make your way to the Birkenbluff Museum of Natural History. You open the doors, and the facade boasts enormous columns and elegant archways hewn from marble. You see cosmopolitan visitors bustling about the entrance, and including some of them that are clad in sleek formal wear.
Alright, I'll sort of give a look, and I'll take my invitation and head to the door.
Netcat will wait about 10 minutes and then follow.
Alright, you guys should be on the map. You can step in when you are ready. Edwise booked it in there. Right by the front doors, your standard greeting desk, surrounded, or flanked, I should say, on either side by two large statues. The statues depicting knights in armor.
Is the receptionist at it?
There is not. It's not really open to the public right now. It's just open to nobles and people with the passes.
Is there anything on the counter where it's got like a map of the bits that's actually accurate? Or is it basically the same as we were shown previously? Or nothing?
It's so far pretty accurate.
He's saying, is there like a, like, you know how
Yeah,
you
like,
go
you know,
to a
some-
museum and it has like a map, like. I think that's what he's asking.
I didn't catch
Yeah,
that.
they have, like, yeah, it's like I'm asking if they have like you know, like welcome to, so here's your pamphlet, which got the
Oh, like a "you are here" kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, on the invite, it does say that the exhibition of the MURKMIRE stone tonight is on the 2nd floor.
Are the doors on the right locked?
Those doors appear to be locked.
Okay.
The nobles kind of chattering amongst themselves here excitedly about the exhibit.
Cedric walks over and makes an basic conversation with these guys.
Alright, I'm going to start making my way upstairs.
Alright, alright. Cedric, the two guards in front of you here, one of them introduces himself as Darrison Blackwaters. He's a human.
Oh, these are guards.
Yep. Oh, no, they are not. They're nobles. Sorry, my bad.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. These guys are the guards.
Yes, yes, yes. One of them isn't a noble. He's a friend of the other noble, but the other one, Captain Frankheim Walters, introduces himself to shake your hand.
Yeah. Cedric shakes his hand in typical noble pleasantries or whatever. Like, oh yes, Cedric from the House of Rain. Just kind of like ask them like what they've heard about the exhibit and stuff like that.
The captain admits that he's hasn't seen the exhibit yet. He's more here for the social gathering. And Brain, as you step into this chamber, this guard here notices you and says, "Hey! Oh, excuse me," after noting your fine robes. It's not this way to the gala. Please go upstairs.
I see. Sorry for the intrusion.
Do I see any place to hide in the privy?
There's just a toilet, so.
So, okay, no.
Where's the upstairs? Where's the privy? To the right, right?
So yeah, it's around the side of the stairs to the right. Do I look up the stairs? Do I see the door up there? To the attic?
You do actually, yeah.
So,
You're yet to cause too much suspicion.
so the door to the right of the main room, that would lead to the major exhibit, right?
There's kind of like little signs and postings and stuff. You're meant to go through the west. You're supposed to like walk through the exhibits as you go.
Okay. Can I sort of duck behind this exhibit and see if I can sneak through this door?
Which exhibit? I don't even see where your character is.
To the right, that little exhibit to the right.
Are you guys standing on the same spot?
Oh, yes, Cedric and I are, sorry.
Okay, Miss Green did find the way easily through to the exhibit here. Passing various stuff and guards along the way.
But is this door in the main room to the right just like a quick shot into it?
It's locked.
Going all the way
Yeah,
around?
you don't know. It's locked. You have no idea where it goes. It's a door, so you can't tell what's on the other side of it, kind of thing.
Alright, I'm not gonna try anything too shady yet. I'll start making my way to the exit.
Miss Green is held up in the area that's an archaeology display. Picks, towels, brushes, other tools are on display here. You see kind of informational placards labeling them as tools of famous local experts used to dig up wonders found here in the museum.
Is the door open?
There's also a pretty nice exhibit here behind some glass here that you can kind of go check out if you want to. Otherwise, you can step into the main room.
Yeah, I want to step into the main room because I want to look at the stone. Because I want to go through it all again.
Oh yeah. So that one there is also locked. You're meant to go through this door.
There's only the two entrances, isn't there? Unless the map is wrong.
Oh, here it is.
Ah, okay, the map was wrong.
Hey, you lot going to the exhibit? Show me your passes.
Show the passes.
I'll show my pass. Really, you were able to get through the front door. You'd think they would know who we are.
He looks them up and down and says, very well. Hands them back to you and steps back to his post.
I'm trying to move to the second floor, Muckle.
It's very dark.
Yeah, I can't seem to go any further. Is this where we're going in, Muckle? Because I can't seem to go any further.
Yep, I was just had to reveal the door to you. It was on a secret door by mistake there. So the gemstone wings oaken doors open up to reveal a luxuriously appointed ballroom. Crimson tablecloths and fine china adorn the dining tables about. Chandeliers sparkle overhead. Cabinets with glittering gemstones surround the space. At the wing's center is a marble pedestal bearing a peculiar light green stone.
Can I examine the stone and the full pedestal? I want to check it.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
I wanted to-
I'm pretending I'm looking at the stone. I am looking at the stone as well because I want to see if there's anything in the museum we can use to swap it out. But what I'm also looking for is there any traps on the pedestal or any runes, anything that goes do not touch.
Yeah. Okay, so that'll take a few minutes.
Yeah.
So as the brain enters into the room, this guard is asking for your ticket.
I guess I'll show him my ticket.
Very good.
I I'm slowly going around, going ooh and ah, and isn't that beautiful? Catching every aspect of the stone and the pillar and etc.
I don't know. It just kind of looks like a green blob to me. No wonder all the the Allosaurus.
I'm gonna go over and talk. I'm gonna be like, wow, there's a lot of guards for just, these little bitty rocks.
Well, it is a new find after all. I don't know, I'm not really schooled on the topic.
So you were just hired for the night?
No, I work here all the time. I'm a captain. I'm on special watch. I gave somebody my word I'd take a personal watch over this evening's event.
Ooh. So there is some, so these aren't just little rocks.
The guard kind of rolls his eyes.
Okay. I'm going to see if I can make, let me see, with the pedestal, let's see if I can, I don't know, perception check to see if there's, if it's hollow.
You can help Miss Green inspect the egg and the pillar if you'd like.
Okay. I'll give her a wink and I'll just be like, go.
Cedric, looks like you're trying to hide and do something. What are you up to?
Cedric stealthed from the guard in the other side over there and is attempting to unlock this door.
Ooh, okay, and a 9 will not be enough to get bypast the lock, unfortunately. As the time goes by, you hear some gossip and chattering amongst the nobles here attending the gala.
I'm able to see where this privy leads to. Does it look like there's like a pit at the bottom, or it goes to like a sewer?
Yeah, when you open up the lid of the toilet, you can hear running water.
Which one of these pedestals has the rock on it?
So, do I notice something, Muckle?
Yeah, after spending 15-20 minutes examining the MURKMIRE stone, you do notice it has a faint glow to it, and it kind of swirls in the inside, making you a little nervous. Nonetheless, it appears to be on some kind of pressure plate. And that's not all. With Ned Wise's help examining the pillar, you noticed some small magical runes etched into the pillar. If you'd like to know more, you'd have to make an Arcana check.
Oh, God.
Not a strength of mine.
I have a +1 Arcana. Anybody have higher?
I have +4.
Go for it.
I got to leave it to the others. I got to go back through and I'm going to look for something that would be a facsimile, something that I could swap out in that pressure plate.
I make
Okay,
notice of that
just one sec there. You mean you're just going to explore the exhibits and see if anything will kind of fit the bill?
Yes.
Okay.
I could use that sort of same way, it looks the same-ish, that I could swap out if someone was making a distraction for me.
Yes.
Work my way slowly through each room. Spend a minute or two in each room having a look. Ooh, and isn't that pretty?
I take notice of that door to the west, and I'm like, wait a minute, that might connect to the door in the other room. So I'm gonna go back and see if I can try to like jimmy that door, like just get that door open.
Yes, I'll take. Assuming somebody from the party tells me that there's things there, I can take a look at them.
Somebody's got to look.
Put them out to you.
There we go.
I'll go back into the room and I'll see what I can make of these funny runes. Not a whole lot, unfortunately.
Not a whole lot, no. Although, you did recently study the exact kind of one of the runes, anyway. So some of the runes are certainly for alarm. But there's some more that you can't really identify.
I'm gonna see if I can hide from the guard so I can.
Alright, just 1 second here. Miss Green.
Yes?
In the room that you're standing in, you stop to admire here. A bunch of glittering ore and gemstones are arranged in velvet-backed display cases. Again, lots of informational placards explaining local geological history here. Spending some time here to see what was going on. You see that in the central display cabinet, it contains a large chunk of jade that's similar in size and weight to the MURKMIRE stone. The display case is locked. You don't want to try to eye it too hard because there's guards in the area, but that's what you discern.
I move on and I look for someone that can help me, give me a distraction for the guard.
Okay, Cedric, Breen, what are you guys up to?
I guess I'll be over here trying to listen in. Maybe some gossip from these nobles. Maybe take a look at some of these dinosaurs.
I motion to Cedric to come over. And very quietly through trees, can't I say, in whispers, so we're not overheard by the guard or anyone else. Say, there's a pressure plate with the gem on it, but I found a gem that is suitable as a replacement. But I need a hand to before I lift it to distract the guards.
I see.
So it's in the third room, small room on the way. Is it the one you're flashing, Mukla was in?
Yeah, it's in this one here.
Yeah, I thought I was in the other one. Yeah, it's in the fourth room, the second room from when you go in. The fourth room as we go, small rooms as we go along, on the bottom here.
All right, Edwise is trying to hide too. Yeah, that's a valid question. You guys, sorry to interrupt. Continue.
Sorry, I missed the question.
There are several guards in that hallway of rooms. Do you think we'll need someone else to help us as well?
Might be a good plan to distract them some way. Maybe bump in to some of the main exhibitions so I can steal this and get in and quickly steal the other one. Swap it out.
Right, but do you think we need someone else?
Oh, I do.
Maybe
I
the
think we
brain
need.
or Nedwise?
Yeah, I think we need one or two to, one or two to be involved in the first one and another one to help in case not everyone is distracted, you know.
Okay, should we head to the privies to have a greater conversation with everyone?
Yeah, let's go to where we said we'd meet up.
Meanwhile,
And I'll follow Charlene.
bringing you over here some gossip about how unfortunate it is that the museum has fallen on hard financial times. If only they sold all those bits of ore and those gem samples they keep down in the basement.
Interesting.
Okay, so I'm trying to find this exhibit, and I rolled a 20 for stealth, and I want to try to jimmy that door, see if I can lockpick that door, so it's like available if we need it later.
Excuse me, sir. Could you tell me where I might find your facilities?
Yeah, over by the stairs to the right. Sleight of hand 10. That is not enough to pick the lock.
He's like distracting the guy.
Well, you're stealth, so he doesn't see you right now. But if you want to try to pick that lock with your sleight of hand there, it's not enough to get through it.
Alright. I'm gonna give a big sigh and wander over to Miss Green.
Cedric would have nodded at Ned White.
Alright, we're heading to the privies.
Oh, you guys enjoying the exhibit? Personally, I think the thing is a little bit mundane. I don't get what all the fuss is about, but I've heard some rumors that they have a bunch of other similar-looking trinkets in the basement.
Really?
And also that this awful professor thought it was like some sort of horror and tried to steal it, but it looks like they've got an alarm spell on the pedestal now to foil any ne'er-do-wells.
Shit.
Yes, I'd heard that rumor too myself about they were taking special precautions on it, and there was also something about a spring trap, a weight trap, so that if pressure plate. There's the word I was looking for.
Did anybody notice that the pedestal was hollow or not, or is it one solid piece?
Oh, by the way, did you see in the fourth room on your way to it, there was actually a very similar stone in the main cabinet in that small room on the way.
Yeah, again, I don't see what all the fuss is about. Like I said, it was all rather.
Okay.
Mucklebuck, was the cafeteria open? Serving drinks at the gala?
There are shops down on the first floor, but they are closed.
I really want to try to get that door open. Alright. Okay, guys.
So I think I'm going to go take a look at that other stone again. If someone wants to give me a hand and come and look at it, and then we can go and compare it to the one in the main room.
I'll go. Hello, Mr. Guard, hanging in the hallway.
Yes, yes. Show your ticket, please.
I showed
Really?
my ticket on the way through. Yeah, we were here before. Here, I'm going in to have a look again.
seriously, this is getting ridiculous. Like we're in here. We made it to the second floor. Why would we not be invited?
Yeah. Ticket, please.
Yeah, here it is.
He nods on and lets you pass. Cedric, do you also show your pass?
Of course.
I assume I showed my past him and just went through.
Yeah, you kind of ran on by holding it up.
All right. So what am I looking at?
Ooh, do you see that stone there in the main cabinet? Doesn't it look like that other stone, the big stone that's in the main display today?
All right. Does it?
Yeah, what you should do there is maybe go into the room and make sure you have your ticket, so that the guards can check it, and you know they won't let you in if you don't have the ticket.
Do you want a distraction?
Yes. Out again, yes.
All right. Drunken halfling, we go.
Do your best and not to insult anyone that's called Karen. Do your best, Karen, to the guards about having your ticket. Of course, I have my ticket. How would I have got here without my ticket?
Which guard do you want distracted?
Yeah, I would do it on the way in, and hopefully that guard will move over as well.
I can
Make a
only
big
do
scene.
one side of the room at a time.
So the guard standing right next to you says, "Oi! What is that there you're planning?"
Hello?
Yeah.
We're not planning. We're just looking at this beautiful stone.
Yeah, you should go in and compare it to the other stone. I'm going to keep looking at it for another little bit.
What's all this I heard about a distraction?
I'm gonna like act like I'm drunk and sort of fall into the other exhibit. Oh my goodness! I'm so tiny. It's just the alcohol's hit me so hard.
Okay, that's enough. It's time for you lot to leave. It's gonna pull out a horn and blow it.
I think we're clearly not speaking in common. We're speaking in thieves' camp.
And all of this, did I get the gem? Muckle?
I don't know. I think he's just gonna.
Oh hell no, that cabinet's locked as well. So you'd have to both pick the lock and take the gem out without being noticed. And now guards are slowly pouring in.
Right, I'm going to pants the one to the right of me and just start running. So hopefully they'll all run after me.
Right, you'll have to make a check to make it past this guard. So I imagine you'd want that to be in acrobatics.
I'm like under 3 feet tall. I'm just gonna dive through his legs and run.
Oh, you're a halfling? Okay, yeah, you go ahead then.
Cedric moves out of. Oh my!
And the guard, like the one guard, I literally pulled his pants down, and I'm gonna just keep running and giggling.
Alright, he's flustered there, holding up his pants. And with that, you three are going to be quickly escorted out of Markham Bluff Museum of Natural History.
Why are we getting scorched out?
You were all together talking about causing a distraction right in front of this guard.
Oh, I wasn't. I was being very careful not saying the word distraction. I was saying, make sure you have your ticket.
I guess that's game.
Oh, geez, guys, they'll let anybody in the museum these days.
Oh shit!
Well, then maybe the others will have more success.
Okay. The library's closed by now, right?
3 were gone. Wasn't there another person still in there? Who we should have been a distraction because we're making a big scene.
So fortunately, as you guys were escorted out, the brain was pretending like he was interested in an exhibit here, and was not with the group when they were openly plotting, so he was not kicked out. There's a little bit of time left, probably about 40 minutes. The rest of you find yourselves standing on the streets of the Waterdeep where the guards pronounce, "Don't come back until it's open for the public, you rascals."
Okay.
You
I
pro-
think I might need a.
Was that enough of a distraction for the brain to do what he needed to do? He would have not made it easy for the guards to throw us out. I would have done my best.
Do you want me to pick a lock, steal another stone, go into the room, pick that lock, do the swap while the captain of the
There's
guard,
not-
the two other
there's
guards are
pressure
still looking
plate.
at me?
It's just a pressure plate that you just need to swap.
There's an alarm spell on there too. Like, I'm not sure. I don't think I have the resources to do anything really by myself here. I'm going to, say something about how the stone is like. I don't know. It wasn't quite what I was expecting, but it might be better after a few drinks. Is this like a you can enter and leave as you please kind of gala, or is it once you're in, you're in?
you can enter and leave one time.
Okay, so I'll leave to go maybe go get some drinks before coming back or something like that, and hopefully I don't know, run into the party.
Alright, everybody, you're standing on the street wondering what to do next when you see the brain strutting out.
I will make eye contact with them, but I will not actually speak to them, and I will very obviously go to, I think the Squire's Quill or whatever was like close by.
The Sage's Quill, yes it is.
Sage's Quill, yeah. Okay, so I'll go there and I guess.
Yep, I'll wander in looking for a drink.
So, what happened there, guys? It was...
Some of us were not as subtle as others.
Well, I think the whole stealing it while the gala's going on plan is dead in the water now, isn't it?
Yeah, but I did get to pants a guard.
Oh, yes. So there is definitely an alarm spell on the pedestal, and you say there's also a pressure plate. Supposedly there's a cache of gems that are of similar size and shape in the basement as well. We might have to break in.
I would say we just break in and steal all the gems in the basement. Forget the other thing.
That's fine with me.
I got to take off my fancy robes and store them in the get back in, get somewhere private and get my own stuff back out, and go somewhere private and change into my normal garb.
Ah, okay, right on.
Great.
And then I'm going to go to the ladder of the university.
Wait, but hear me out. Okay, 20 gold each. But if we just break into the basement without all of the crazy alarms, we probably steal a bunch of like really great gems and everything. We'd probably make more than that.
And then an eldritch terror gets released on the city.
Not our fault. Fine. Okay. Okay, so is the library closed by now?
Yes, the library is well closed.
Alright, I'm gonna try to go in and see if I can climb up to the roof, and I'm gonna be like, guys, I know there's a rooftop entry from here.
it the library or the university at the rooftop entry?
You guys should all discuss your plans before you all run off in different directions here. I'll kind of decide on the best thing to do.
Yes, yes, Mr. Cedric. What is the plan, leader?
Cedric?
Sorry, what?
The brain was asking you what you think of any kind of plan.
I think this is a little bit above our pay grade.
I mean, technically everything is above our pay grade, and we're not getting paid very much.
Well, I don't know any way to bypass the magic, so unless you do.
How much do I think it would cost us to hire some thugs?
Depends on what kind of thugs, like if they need to have any kind of skill or whatever.
No, not really. Just a guy with a club and a bad attitude.
After thinking about the pressure plate and the runes and the pressure plate for some time, Brain, you think it's possible that they're one and the same device, half magical and half mechanical. It is possible that lifting the stone from the pressure plate will trigger the alarm.
Yes. I was more thinking along the lines of, we know that in the city there's a little gang violence epidemic, yes? And perhaps we could have some people dress up as some thugs from one of the guilds and maybe try and do a heist on this a very botched, not particularly good kind of heist on this object that's of repute. And then while the guards are busy dealing with that and the alarms are already going off, we can grab the thing and make a run of it. We already have Zentarum disguised from a previous mission.
It could work.
What construction was this thing made of? Was it wood or for the plinth?
Like it's stone.
Stone. How thick did the wall look like? Between or how big is the pressure plate on the plinth? For example, could we maybe hammer a python into it to lock it in place through the side like a nail?
Ooh.
It'd be possible, but you need some very steady hands and a very precise strike.
Well, it's a good thing some of you are good at sleight of hand, probably. Well, those are my thoughts.
With some assistance, an advantage, yeah, that could probably work.
Okay.
Alright. What about trying to come through the ceiling? Or from the roof? Wait till everything shuts down. And come through the skylight.
our only option now. So, unless anyone else has any different ideas, like I think like that's probably our best bet is the
Well, the staff must
university.
be putting everything back the way it was. They were only doing that for tonight, wasn't it? Is there any chance we could sneak in with staff and pinch it then? You know, janitors, cleaners, whatever. They're going to have to clean up and put back everything.
Ooh.
You're on a pretty tight time restraint here with the egg hatching at midday.
Yeah. Okay, can I leave the bar and go over to the library and see if I can open up the door? So I'm guessing a library isn't like alarmed all that much.
It's not, but so you gotta guess the rest of you guys are gonna see Nedwise standing up at the table, apparently determined to undergo the heist. As the hours wrap up, how long did you want to give it before you set out? The gala was over at 8, and the egg hatches at midnight.
So what time is it now?
Right now, it's a little after 8, probably quarter after. 8:15.
Right. Yeah, so I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna see if I can unlock that door. Anybody want to try to go through the roof with me?
Sure.
Alright.
Alright, I guess that's that. The party is off. So the front door of the library is indeed locked.
Okay.
You don't see really any guards within eyesight, but you know they do patrol the streets.
Natural 20, baby.
Yeah, with a nat 20, you can definitely pop that lock. Thankfully, the library is not alarmed, but it is all dark inside.
Alright, because I was in there, I sort of remember where that ladder was, so I'm gonna lead them to the ladder to the roof.
Yeah, okay. Sure. All the party following into the library.
I'll stay at street level and try and find somewhere I watch the entrances of the building to see what's going on without really being in the open.
Okay.
Maybe try to get on the base. Alright, so we're gonna climb up to the roof.
Alright, so you guys pull down the hatch from indoors and unfold the ladder and kind of make your way up to the roof where now it is indeed dark. The night has a nice, cool, chill breeze. This is springtime. The alley's about 10 feet across. Most of you could probably make the jump.
I can't. It's not gonna happen.
I'll toss you.
I have a grappling hook and a rope. We can jerry rig it so it's easier to get across. Or get it across.
Okay.
You want to me to roll anything for that, Muckle, or I assume I'm going to be able to swing the hook across and wedge it tight.
Yeah, it's only 10 feet and there is a ledge, so you won't have to roll for that. It's pretty easy.
That should help us all get across.
Nice.
Once we're all across, I take the rope and the grappling hook back up.
Alright, if you guys want to jump across one by one, each make an acrobatics check to make the leap here. And also let me know what your strength score is.
My strength
Aren't
is
we
8.
using the rope?
We're using the rope. That's what we...
You're gonna climb across the rope, or like balance across the rope, or climbing across it will cost an athletics check.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics. If you want to jump across, you can make an acrobatics.
I have minus. Yeah, well, let's see. All right, we'll try it. Ooh.
Okay, the three of you make it across without a hitch. Jumping like true professional burglars in the night.
All right. So let's find the skylight.
On top of the roof of the museum, there is indeed a skylight. As you approach, it's kind of like a big pyramid sort of shape. You're looking at it and you're looking through, and you suspect it leads to some kind of attic area.
Is it locked?
It is locked, but it does fortunately have a keyhole on both sides for ease of access. So you may attempt to pick the lock if you wish.
All right.
Yeah, a 17 will get it. Alright, so you pick the lock and it's unlatched and you're struggling to keep it open. So basically it's going to cost an athletics check to open it up because it's super heavy. And once you close it again, it's going to latch again and relock itself.
Is there
Can I put a
stick?
small bearing into the latch with a pitten just to hold it open, so we won't have to keep it open. Just wedge it in.
Yeah.
It closed down, but it won't lock into place because it'll be held up just a little bit.
Yeah, you could probably use a pitten or two for that just to wedge it open slightly enough so it doesn't latch. But if you guys want to try to lift it up and go into the museum, I still do need that athletics check. Help is accepted here.
I'll help, but I won't roll my.
What are we lifting?
Basically, the skylight is on a big hinge, and you're trying to lift it up enough so you can get inside.
Is there anybody I can climb on their back and give them help to get the two of us down?
Wow, Cedric completely bodies this, just silently steps forth and lifts the skylight well over his head. I get a marching order descending in.
Okay, not bad.
Who's the highest perception?
Sounds like meta talk.
Okay. I don't mind whichever. Who opened the window? Because I'm the last one in. Because I put in the pitten in to hold it open.
Cedric is currently holding the skylight open over his head.
Okay. Well, I'll let Medwiz in, and I'll go after her. And then Cedric, I'll hand the two bittens to. I'll have the two bittens ready to shove in the window as Cedric comes in and closes it.
Yep.
Perfect.
Are either of you able to see in the dark?
Weirdly, halflings don't have dark vision.
Miss Crane.
I don't have dark vision.
Anybody got
I'll
a
take
torch?
the lead.
Alright, Brain, what do you think? What are you gonna do? You gonna man your post down there, or are you gonna try to make it in?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, and I think if things do go badly, I could potentially distraction to horsemen. So I will continue taking a look up and down the street to make sure that they're not attracting the attention of the guards or whatever.
Okay.
Alright. Are there stairs or anything down to the second floor?
So you guys are standing here in this attic. It's like a cramped space here filled haphazardly with stacked boxes. You see starlight obviously pouring in from the skylight there, and a winding staircase descending downward.
Maybe we should take a look around and see if there's anything useful.
Yeah, might be better here. Something about the size of the object.
Is there a torch or
Size of it.
a candle we can light in the space?
We have
There
that
is
light
not.
going through the ceiling. Just taking a quick look around, seeing if there's anything.
In your investigation there, taking a look around, it doesn't look like there's much of use here. Mostly items for like advertising and displaying and placards and stuff like that. You do note that there's some bricks laying around, implying that in some point this roof was in a state of disrepair.
Alright.
Nedwise
my way
grabbed it.
stealthily down the stairs.
I'm gonna
Okay.
grab a brick, because you never know when you have to break something.
Nightcat stealths down the stairs quietly.
Is there any light in this room?
Yes, as you get down here, it appears that a lot of the torches are still lit, making you wonder if they're real fire or not. As you get to the bottom of the stairs, you see a guard at the end of the hall. Whoops. What would you like to do?
Is he looking my direction?
No, he's looking away, and he has not noticed you. That was quite a good stealth roll.
I'm stuck in the attic. Can't leave the attic.
Mrs. Green is on the stairs, blocking the way.
Okay.
Nightcat's gonna try to,
Yeah, Mrs. Green, are you stealthing down? Make sure you say stuff and don't just roll
Yeah,
it.
sorry. Yeah, that's right. Thought we all were going down the stairs, but okay. Never mind.
Okay, sorry, go ahead, Nightcat.
Nightcat is grabbing him, one hand over his mouth, the other around his arms. And I'm gonna
Oh.
pull him into the bathroom.
Damn, you're gonna try to grapple him.
Yep. Of course.
Can I assist by like diving in and trying to grab his ankles?
You know what, I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll that.
Okay. Okay, it is actually contested right now, so we're gonna, it's gonna be a struggle right now. And we're gonna, yeah, you can help too. Make a roll in athletics. You're no help at all. So Nightcat and this guard are gonna roll again.
Yeah, Nedwise is gonna run in and try to grab his ankles.
Alright, you got him that time, Nightcat.
Thank goodness. We'll pull him into the bathroom and I'm gonna try to knock him out.
Okay, 17 hits. Okay, he's still up. Mrs. Green,
Okay,
you can
wait.
also take an action here.
I grabbed a brick. I'm gonna hand it to her to hit him in the head with. I knew he'd have to hit something.
Back of the dagger.
Oof. Okay, yeah, that's a hit.
Whatever you want to do, so it's back rather than just bludgeoning to him.
Yeah, at this he's looking pretty dizzy. He was about to call out and blow his horn clearly, but now he's standing there slightly dazed. Just dazed enough for you to take another action.
Assuming that's a miss.
You can did you throw him on the ground? Because if you did, he should be prone and you should have advantage with melee.
No, I'm grappling him right now.
Okay, you're grappling him. Yeah, no, that does not hit.
Is 9 hit?
That does not hit either. It's super close, but he blocked it.
And just for the record, when I said I was grappling him, I made sure to specify. Got one arm around
Yeah,
him. and hit
one
my
around
hand
his
with it.
mouth. Yep.
Alright,
Not midwise in with the brick.
can I, I'll throw the brick too.
We've already taken our actions, Ned.
So that's your action, Ned.
Alright. Oh my. I'm going to try to jump. I don't know, I'm like 2.5 feet tall. What am I gonna do? I guess I'll try to stab him with my short bow. Just in the knee or something. Nope, that's not gonna work.
Well, you can't really reach him from where you are, but you can make it go in there, make your attack, and make it out with your movement. But a 12 will not hit.
Nope. Okay. I'm like, hit him with the brick!
Are you actually shouting? Cause
Well, like, whisper shouting.
It's now going to be time to hit your token and roll initiative.
what is going on today?
Double ones.
Ooh.
Okay, Nedwise, you can take an action. And a movement and all that other stuff and you can do in your turn.
I mean, I'm small enough that I can, like, crawl out, like, I can get under people's legs. So, I'm gonna, I don't know what else to do, but, like, try to stab him with my short sword.
Gonna hit him with a brick, stab him with your short sword. Whatever you want
And
to do.
that's not gonna hurt.
Alright, an 8 will not hit.
Nope. And she backs up. And end of turn.
Alright, Miss Green.
Step in, and I'm going to hit him with my, stab him with my rapier. Or no, do I want to kill him? I don't know. Yeah, I gotta stab him with my rapier.
Alright. Oh man,
And it's
7 will not hit.
I don't feel so bad anymore.
Oh boy, Nightcat.
Mm,
There we go. Wait.
it's 4 bludgeoning, no sneak.
Alright, that strike was just enough to knock him unconscious.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay. I'm gonna take a second to patch him up from when other people stabbed him,
Eh.
and then tie him up.
I miss.
We're not here to kill anyone.
He wasn't dying.
Are the walls between the bathrooms to the display pretty thick or thin?
They look pretty thick, from what you can gather. They're stone.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Someone help me tie this guy up.
Yep, I will. I'll do his ankles. You do his hands.
Alright, let's get a sleight of hand for the sturdiness of the knots. Oof.
These were helping to get advantage since we were helping.
Well, they both made their own rolls there, so.
Okay. Is there a lock on the toilet door?
It locks from the inside.
Can we jam it?
I'm just gonna also gag him, by the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a pylon and just like shove it into like the seam of the door so he can't open it.
Okay. And let's go back into stealth mode.
Okay.
Try to hide. Stealth.
Okay, okay. You guys can proceed.
Oh no, another part.
You did manage to sneak past that guard, so you're good to go by him. It's, the room you just walked by had several intact skeletons. You've seen several large prehistoric monsters on display, including the museum's most famous display, the beautifully preserved body of an Allosaurus. Its leathery skin is appearing supple to the touch. Nightcat, as you peek around this corner, you see something in the lounge area. The two guards here.
There's 2 guards this way.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we should try and get in that locked door. Nedwise.
What?
Can you try and
The
pick it
door,
again?
the one by in the main room.
Yeah.
You hear some footsteps out of the next room. You think one of the guards may have just walked somewhere.
They're not coming in our direction, though, are they?
They are not. They were getting fainter.
I'll take another peek.
Like,
Around the corner now, you just see one guard in the lounge who appears to have dozed off on the couch.
can I get down to that door? Can I sneak down to this door? To the east?
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll stealth before you walk down there. You just walked right by a guard.
Okay. No.
There for now. Nightcat in the area here is, it looks like some kind of mix of cafeteria style tables and lounge furniture.
Yeah.
You do see a counter in the corner with a small bell.
Yeah, he's asleep though, so. I
He
guess
is
I'll sleep
asleep.
with me.
He is asleep.
It's not worth the risk. Should I make another stealth or is my last one good?
Whoops, that was public. Okay, that one thought he heard something with Ned Wise's last roll, but looking around didn't notice anything.
Sweet. So she's gonna sneak down these stairs to this door. Alright, alright.
Muckle.
Yeah, you guys roll stealth again, for sure. Oh yeah, good rolls, good rolls. Which door were you trying to pick, Ned Wise?
One on the east.
Which one?
The one to the east of the exhibits.
There's just,
Like on the east side of the room.
right on. Okay. You do manage to unlock it.
Ooh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna slip inside. Oh, there's another door. Damn it. Okay.
So yeah, with your guys' 22s, you can catch up with Ned Wise if you'd like. Up to you.
I think we still need to get something to put on that pressure pad. Was there anything in that room earlier that we could use on the pressure pad?
What do you mean by that room earlier?
The main room where the exhibition, was there anything suitable in there outside of the stone I saw and the ones in the basement?
The one that you saw was definitely the best suiting one. No other ones appear to have the similar size and shape of the MURKMIRE stone.
Peek around the corner here. Going to try and sneak past the sleeping guard using half my movement so I don't break myself.
Okay. Nightcat, what are you up to?
I think she's with me in that little alcove between the two doors.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, can we occupy the same space since she's a halfling?
Yes, you can. Yeah. Again, so it leads to another locked door. You're standing in a small closet that appears to be full of cleaning supplies.
Alright.
The here. Which way is he looking?
He's looking towards the big dinosaur exhibit. So you'll have to roll another stealth to make it by him. Alright, that is a solid roll. You're good to go.
I'm behind the oak and I'm keeping an eye on him just to make sure he doesn't turn his head. Crouch down watching.
There may be guards on the other side of this door, Nedwise.
Alright. Cedric, are you proficient in sleight of hand?
I'm proficient with thieves' tools, but not sleight of hand.
Okay.
Are you going to peek down the hallway just to see what's going on, but not not peer out, Muckle, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, so taking a little peek around the corner here, this area contains fossils of small prehistoric creatures. Some of them are like fully reconstructed skeletons. It contains all kinds of stuff: microraptors, orthropods, dwarf elephants, and some strange ancestor of the cockatrice.
Is that path from earlier a complete road?
Is it what?
That line down, is that complete? Is it a straight view? You can see all the way down it, or is it a...
Yeah, you can see most of the way down it, slightly obscured by some overhanging exhibits. So you can, peeking down there, you see there is a guard down at the doorway there, at the very end of the hall. And Nedwise, with your sleight of hand, that lock does unlock.
Good roll.
Let's peek
So I got rid
through.
of my token by mistake.
Oh, okay. There's 2 guards right there. Okay.
So I'm gonna let you have a second chance here and say that you wanted to just open that a crack and look out.
Yep.
Okay. So make a stealth roll on that.
Oh, not that good.
Alright. You hear the guards, they suddenly get quiet, as if they were having a conversation that ended abruptly.
Shut the door.
Very quietly shut the door.
So I get into as much cover as I can here, Muckle. Would I be out of view of the guard in the corner there, behind that display?
You're out of view, yeah. If you want to try to pick the lock of the central case, you have to make both a stealth and a sleight of hand to stay out of view as much as possible and to pick the lock.
I'm gonna whisper to Cedric. The first thing we buy are sending stones.
Can I use my keys too? To pick the lock?
Absolutely.
Alright. Cedric, what do you want to do?
Ooh, 12. It was a struggle. It was just enough. But the case pops open.
I want to... When I was examining it earlier, did I see any traps or anything in it? Or do you want me to make a roll check?
Give me a perception check.
No.
No.
Seems fine.
Yeah, it looks good. Alright, so Miss Green is going to pick up the stone. Nothing is going to seem to happen. And Nightcat and Nedwise, what would you like to do?
I also close the door back open so it doesn't look obvious.
Let's just wait here for a second and see if those guards move.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be taking a listen to see if I can hear what they're doing through the door.
Okay. Slowly you hear their conversation begin to pick up once more.
Okay, seems like they resumed the conversation in a hurry. I didn't notice us here.
Okay. I'm gonna squeak open the door just a itty bitty bit. I'm gonna move forward I'm gonna take a quick look. Oh, wrong door. Okay.
You're gonna have to make another stealth check there.
Okay, there's one right outside. There's still one right in the corner. All right. All right. I'm good. I'm good.
Peeking around the corner, is that guard still looking at the Allosaurus?
He is. It doesn't appear to be, like, examining it anymore. He's more or less staring off into space.
Assume you want to stealth roll?
Of course.
Okay.
As stealthy as a giant elephant. Crouch behind the couch.
Alright, this guard has definitely heard something there. As the armor and weapons you've re-equipped slightly jingle. He's gonna come in for a perception check. Doesn't seem to notice anything. But he's highly suspicious. If you want to stealth out of here, it's going to be a higher DC stealth roll.
Is he moving towards me yet?
No, he's just scanning the room, wondering where the noise came from.
And scanning the room. I roll a ball bearing down along the hall.
All right, give us a sleight of hand on that.
Causing a distraction, nice.
Yeah, he's coming to peek around. See what it was. Still gonna have to make a stealth roll to get out of there. Haha, lucky. Okay, that was a high DC. He was very, very suspicious of you. Or something. Alright, Nightcat. Nedwise.
Well, I just rolled a dirty 20 for stealth.
Yep.
So can I sort of kind of hide behind this display?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Be another stealth check from Mrs. Green to get on past there. You are good.
Alright.
Am I good enough to get into the doorway? Or is there any room in the doorway actually? Would I know?
That's where the guard is. You want to go in there?
No, to go where the others went.
Yeah, he wants to go through that door.
Are we all in this door or are they inside?
They're inside.
Can
What's that?
I crack the
Sorry,
door or
go-
not? Yeah, go ahead. Let you.
No, go ahead.
Do was just saying, can I crack the door just enough to see? Can I see movement inside?
You'll have to make a stealth check. Try to do it sneaky.
Or
Okay.
Just actually, before I do that, can I look through the lock?
No, you can't look through the lock now. Good try, though. So you can open the door there with your stealth. You see one guard in the corner. He's meant to be overlooking this room, but he's kind of nodding off, and he's clearly super bored.
Do I see them coming in?
You guys, I guess, would have to make perception checks to see if you even see each other, but I suppose you could kind of tap each other and let each other know you're there. Like on the shoulder and stuff like that.
Yeah, I move over. Where's the guard looking exactly?
Right now he's looking at his boots, just kind of kicking up like a little ball of dust that's floating in the air.
And I'm like, it's just the one. Should we take him?
I think I'm whispering this, of course, and just making hand symbols with teeth can't. We'll take him if we have to. Let's try and be quiet first. We'll be ready to silence him if he does make any move.
And I give the okay.
Do you want me to make a stealth check to see can I make it to the pedestal? I didn't. Around the
If you're walking out into that pedestal, it's pretty much like an open area. You're not going to have anything to hide behind once you step out of cover behind these exhibits here.
Is there room to get what I known from earlier? Is there room to get behind?
If we're like crouching down.
Could I sit behind the little like the exhibits here?
Yeah, like Nightcat could probably make it. Crouching down, of course. Miss Green, that's a long way to crawl, and it might kind of be obvious.
Okay, well I hand over the gem to Nightcat.
Okay. Do you want me to make another stealth roll, or is the last one good?
Am I small enough to
The
get
last
behind?
one's... Sorry, go ahead.
Am I small enough to get behind the exhibits to like the exhibit just to the south of it, like that little spot behind the like towards the wall? Yeah, there.
Yeah, you could probably get in there. Yep. So that previous stealth roll is good. But if you want to try to swap these out, you're definitely gonna have to make a sleight of hand.
As she's going up, I'm just have an arrow ready in my sharp bow to fire at the guard if anything goes wrong, if he starts to make a move and go, "Oi, what's going on?"
Okay.
Yeah. Nightcat like tries to reach for it and like gets a little nervous. So he signals to Miss Green and Thieves Camp.
Can I crawl up and give assistance to Cedric?
Yeah, you can. One of you could remove it, and one of you could kind of place the new one. So, yeah, you could help.
If in Thieves Camp, I'll be like, if we fail, with your shot, disarm them disarm that guard of their blowhorn. What would you call it, Muckle?
Yeah, it's a blowhorn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can try. But that's what I give.
Alright.
Alright, you said sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand with advantage.
Both of us or just one?
Just one, unless you want to do your own rolls. It's up to you.
Alright, go for it.
The 18 wasn't easy. You were a little shaky, but you quickly regained your confidence and swapped these two stones.
Okay.
Alright. Anything happen? No alarms?
Nope.
Alright. I give everybody the get out of here signal. Let's go.
I'm gonna drop that stone in the bag folding.
Okay.
I assume you want stealth checks to see can we make it out?
Yep. Nightcat is good to creep around the exhibit and make it back to the door.
It did. I don't know why it was delayed.
Yeah, a 17 is also good. But a 14 is just good enough. Just barely.
Oof. I'm gonna stealthily open that door and take a peek out. Oof.
Oh no. I'm not moving anywhere.
Alright, this guard is
Are they
really stupid.
individual? Group. At this point, are we doing individual stealth or is it a group?
I was
like...
doing a stealth to move.
Yeah, you guys can go ahead. Just barely. Again. Treat it as a group roll.
Oh my god. The screen's
head
safe
back
in the
up
day.
to head back up to the attic.
Yep.
And out the window. Do we need a strength check?
Can everybody make a wisdom save?
Oh no. Okay.
A strange green light emanates from the bag of holding.
Right.
Mrs. Green, Nightcat, can you roll a d12?
Can I roll with inspiration? I have inspiration.
Yeah.
Ooh, yay.
Oof.
Never mind. Waste of inspiration.
No.
What do you want me to roll Muckle?
d12. Wow, another one. Nightcat. Your thought processes begin to slow and become sluggish. It's almost as if you just awoke from a terrible nightmare. Until you rest, you have disadvantage on intelligence checks and intelligence saving throws.
Okay.
Mrs. Green, harsh whispers in an unknown language assault your consciousness. You gain vulnerability to psychic damage and you can't maintain concentration.
That's great. I have no concentration spells, so that's great.
Alright, you guys gonna try to climb out of here, make your escape?
Yep.
Yep.
Whoever's the biggest strength, go do it with advantage. We're helping you to open the window. And I am under the window ready to catch the pittance so they don't make noise.
Okay, okay.
If someone could carry me. XP.
So I take the. I didn't need separate. I assumed 22 was enough to open the window.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I step out. I'm going to tie the rope, and I'm going to ask someone to give me a hand to make sure that the knot is good on the 2 ropes. Like you said, it was 100 foot down.
Yeah. I'll lower the
I got to tie the rope. You want to slide your
window
hand,
and
I
help.
assume, to tie the rope, the knot to you. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
So, tie the rope with the grappling hook, and we have 100 foot down, and start sliding my way down, and controlled slide down the rope.
An alarm starts going off. You fear that the guard that you knocked unconscious and tied up woke up.
Let's get out of here. Tell everyone to hurry, get down the rope.
That is a good knot.
So did I make it to the ground?
Yes, yeah.
Alright. We'll run for the
Can,
Siege's quilt.
can I try and hook back off my grappling hook?
It's going to be pretty hard to do from the ground. You can
Okay,
make it.
I'll leave it then.
Yeah. Alright.
And the bucket and run.
Good idea. You guys see the brain looking very worried out front. I don't know if he's still here.
I give him a.
Yeah, he's still there. He was maybe.
I give him a nod.
At the time, he's kind of slipping this black robe on as if he was going to maybe do something if you guys hadn't appeared quickly. But then, yeah, he'll start walking in the opposite direction of the party to take a different route back.
Tell everyone. Let's spread and meet up at the doctor's with this, so she can stop it.
Yep.
So,
we don't know where the doctor lives, right? We're going to the Sage's Quilt.
Yeah.
alright, it is clearly turmoil inside the museum. As you guys make your escape to the Sage's Quill.
Do we see the doctor inside the Sage's Quill as we get there?
Again, you see the hooded figure sitting in the corner booth.
Someone go make sure that's her.
I go over and sit down beside her before the others, because I don't have the bag of holding, and go, hello, doctor.
She looks up excitedly. Do you have it? Do you have it?
I call the others over.
We have it indeed. Do you have what you promised?
Of course I do, of course. Here, take these. She holds out 4 pouches of presumably gold and dragons.
I'm gonna check it.
Appears to be in order.
We
About
got
30,
burned on the last
30, 30 gold pieces per bag.
Ooh.
Do you have it? Show me.
Yeah, I'll take out the bag of holding and pull the stone out and hand it to her. And put the bag of holding back on my belt.
Without saying another word, she immediately tucks it in her cloak, stands up, and kind of runs out the door.
Alright. I'm gonna hit the bar. And Nedwise just walks right over to the bar and orders a very expensive bottle of wine.
Yes, all wine is expensive here.
Perhaps did the guards? Sorry, perhaps we should go back to the manor and not drink at this location. It looks like it's
Okay.
getting a little bit busy at the
Alright.
next door. That could be good
I'll
to
take
drink
it with us. I'll take it with us. I'll pay for the bottle and walk out with
Do
Okay,
I see?
that'll cost you 2 gold for a fine bottle of wine. What are you saying, Miss Green?
I was stealthing to see where the doctor went. I followed her out.
Oh, you followed her out. She's running down the street, down the high road, where then you begin to see guards spilling out of the museum. Nervously, you quickly tuck back inside the tavern.
I use the back streets and I head back to the manor.
You gonna take any of your party with you?
I assume they're going to big boys and girls that'll make their own way back, and I think we shouldn't all be seen together.
Okay. So everybody gonna make their way back then?
Yep.
Do these guys look like they've been in a scuffle?
Yeah, they look like hell.
Are they wearing masks?
No, they're not.
Oh. I hope you didn't leave any witnesses.
Upon walking back into the Troll Skull Manor, you notice an ornate box sitting on the counter.
Let's open it up.
Should we check for traps first?
I'm assuming it looks like with the same box of the. Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to investigate the box first, because you never know, maybe they're trying to clean up the op after they've done their dirty work for them. You know, it could be an exploding box.
Okay. Give me an investigation. Yeah, a 13. Yeah, no, there's no traps or anything like that you can tell. Nothing malicious. It is finely carved, nice wood. That's about it.
Does it have a keyhole? Do we have to insert the key?
Nope, no keyhole.
Alright, I'll open it up.
Alright, sitting on top of a small pile of seemingly knickknacks, you see a small note that says, "Welcome to the Golden Vault." This vote goes to Cedric.
Yeah, that's more of. Yeah.
Alright. So, how did you take your first heist?
We had
That
some
was-
clutch rolls that saved our asses.
It's pretty rough at first, but
It was certainly one of the heists of all time.
Like, we rolled well when we needed to, which was good.
I don't know. I thought paying some thugs to try and attack the museum, maybe tell them there's some valuable stones in the basement to make a distraction, probably would be interesting.
I still want to keep that in the back of my head. Like, if we ever need money, we can always steal those gems in the basement.
If the alarm got too, if they did actually raise the alarm, light something on the library, and then blow my guard horn and bound on the door and tell them to, they got to go put out the fire before it spreads to their building.
Yeah.
Draw the guards off. That was gonna be my plan. Not a good idea to talk about distractions in front of the guard, though.
Yeah.
I'm really talking about distraction. I was just going to make sure you have your ticket because you know they'll ask you.
Whoopsies.
I didn't expect someone. Oh, I'd make a distraction with that.
And then you're like, yeah, I do want distraction. Yeah, I do.
Well, I was talking out of game. Yes, I was talking out of game then, but yeah, no.
Well, that was definitely one of the easier ones, so they might get the next one might be a little harder, but the Golden Vault does pay well.
I think one of the problems that we're gonna have is when we start running into things that have magic traps and stuff like that is that we have no way to interact with them.
Yeah.
So like someone could just throw a glyph of warding on a pedestal, and because caster or a cleric, we would just have fucked.
Yeah, definitely.
You can level up now.
Speaking of
You
which,
can?
You level up after this, didn't you?
yep, you did succeed. You can level up.
Yes.
So now you can forget rogue and go something else.
No, that is not true.
Oh, three levels of rogue was it?
3 levels of rogue, enough to subclass.
Means we're not gonna have dispel. We're not gonna have dispel magic available until level 8.
I didn't know that was like a legit rule. I thought you guys were kidding.
No.
So we'll have to. I guess we have to
My
rely
build
on.
got it whacked.
We'll have to rely on the DM not putting magic as highest barriers, or it's gonna get messy.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, that one even was pretty close.
4 point.
The other thing we could have done too is like, if we I don't know, I was considering if we can get the guards out of the room, then the alarm spell only triggers on creatures. So if we were able to get the item with like a thing on a rope, try and knock it into a box with a rope on it too, and pull it up, we could do that without potentially triggering any alarms, as long as we send a person through, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I guess.
cunning action.
Hey, cunning action only. Yay.
Yeah.
At least it means you can disengage.
Yeah.
Cunning action is like a pretty big feature.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Any thought about any factions?
What do you mean, like
There's different groups present here in the Waterdeep, like the Emerald Enclave, the Harpers, Force Grey, the Lord's Alliance, Order of the Gauntlet, I don't know if I said that yet already. Xanathar Guild, Zentarum, you know about them.
Yeah, we're gonna have to register with a guild or a magister, right?
yeah.
If you have magic, right?
Yes, also if you want to, you're going to have to register as an adventuring party as well, with the Adventuring Guild or another guild.
I don't know if you want to advertise the fact that we're a bunch of thieves, right? You thought you said thieves guilds were banned, so
That's true.
Stealing garbage. Maybe not a smart idea.
So
Well,
everyone's...
Edward's mercenary group, and then say that we, specialize in this.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's gonna work with the Golden Vault. We're technically members with them.
Yeah.
Does that make us an adventuring party? I don't know.
Well, not many people know about the Golden Vault. They exist on another plane.
But yay, our first place down.
I don't know. I guess we'll talk about that next time.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
brain
get my gold.
thanks to I don't know, guys. Maybe we might have a better chance of getting those golden dragons through with Xanathar and the Zentarum. Put it out there.
Yeah.
Well, I assume the Harpers won't play much better than the Golden crowd.
Now the Harpers are too goody-goody.
I don't know. I could see Nightcat being fits with the Harper vibe.
Yeah, I would say that too. And the Brain has an opportunity to join Force Grey. They're essentially like elite militia people, kind of. Basically, to be a part of Force Grey, you must have history in either going to war and battle for the Waterdeep, or like a guard or a city watch or an agent of the Waterdeep, something along those lines.
That's true. He was dishonorably discharged though, so I don't know if that would go over so well.
Ooh.
We'll see. So next week is another heist mission, or are we going trying to find the gold dragon?
I think we'll have to see what somebody sends us. If we get a
Get
Chest.
another thing appears, yeah.
Explore the city.
that would be nice. Spend some of our gold.
If the tavern's cleaned up, maybe we can hire people and actually open it as a tavern, so it'll be less obvious if a party of people are going in and out of it.
It'd be like like Leverage with the bar where there are thieves under. If you watch Leverage.
There's
Group
many
of thieves.
thieves guilds that use bars at their front.
There you go. Can always
guess
hear
we'll
all the
find
good
out.
gossip.
Yeah, there is the option to renovate the old tavern in Trollskull Manor.
That might be fun.
Cedric / Nightcat, you're very aware that if you take this route, you'd have to expect to deal with various guilds. If you didn't have their support, the business would probably fail. There's a lot of stupid politics in the Waterdeep as far as you're concerned. The repairs to the walls and the roof would require the approval and oversight of the Carpenters, Roofers, and Pilasters Guild. The Cellarers and Plumbers Guild is best equipped to handle the refurbishing of the basement and plumbing. Clean bed sheets are provided by the Launderers Guild. Streets around the establishment are kept up by the Dung Sweepers Guild and the Loyal Order of Street Laborers. The meat must come from the Guild of Butchers, ale and wine from the Vintners, Distillers, and Brewers Guild, and bread and pastries from the Bakers Guild. The list just goes on and on and on as you consider these options.
It's like owning a restaurant in New York. You just gotta know whose palms to grease.
Yeah, no thank you.
Oh, we don't have any grease, but I can make mayonnaise.
You'll have to get it from the mayonnaise guild.
10 gold here.
You gotta get it from the Mayonnaise Guild. We should make a Mayonnaise Guild. I like it. That's funny. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do here. It cost a substantial amount of gold to renovate it as well, to like hire all these workers and so on. It would probably cost you about 1,000 gold pieces to renovate the whole place.
It'll be a while.
And then it would cost you another 200 to 300 gold for guild licenses and contracts that you have to pay up front.
Alright guys, I gotta head to bed. I gotta get up early.
Yeah, same.
Thank you. It was really fun.
Yeah, it's been real.
See you guys later.
See ya.
Good night, you guys.
But